My mother turned into a driveway next to a big white building with a tiny porch. She leaned on the steering wheel. See that window there? That's our living room window. And that one over there, that's your bedroom. We went into the house down a dim, cool hall. In our new apartment, the wooden floors clicked under our shoes, and my mother showed me everything. Her voice echoed in the empty room. I followed her around in a daze. Had I imagined seeing the other June? Maybe I'd seen another girl who looked like her. A double. That could happen. "Oh, yo, where do you want this chair?" John appeared in the doorway. We brought in boxes and bags and beds and stopped only to eat pizza and drink orange juice from the carton. "June's so quiet. Do you think she'll adjust all right?" I heard Tilly say to my mother. "Oh, definitely. She'll make a wonderful adjustment. She's just getting used to things." But I thought if the other June lived on the same street as I did, I would never get used to things. That night I slept in my own bed, with my own pillow and blanket, but with floors that creaked in strange voices, and walls with cracks I didn't recognize. I didn't feel either happy or unhappy. It was as if I were waiting for something. Monday, when the principal of Blue Hill Street School left me in Mr. Morrissey's classroom, I knew what I'd been waiting for. In that room, full of strange kids, there was one person I knew. She smiled her square smile, raised her hand, and said, "She can sit next to me, Mr. Morrissey." "Really nice of you, June M." "Okay, June T, take your seat. I'll try not to get you two Junes mixed up." I sat down next to her. She pinched my arm. "Good riddance to bad trash," she mocked. I was back in the Tuesday swimming class, only now it was worse, because every day would be awful day. The pinching had already started. Soon I knew on the playground and in the halls, kids would pass me, grinning. "Hiya, fish eyes." The other June followed me around during recess that day, droning in my ear. "You are my slave. You must do everything I say. I am your master. Say it. Say, 'Yes, master. You are my master.'" I pressed my lips together, clapped my hands over my ears, but without hope. Wasn't it only a matter of time before I said the hateful words? "How was school?" my mother said that night. "Okay." She put a pile of towels in a bureau drawer. "Try not to be sad about missing your old friends, sweetie. There'll be new ones." The next morning, the other June was waiting for me when I left the house. "Did your mother get you that blouse in the garbage dump?" She butted me, shoving me against a tree. "Don't you speak any more, fish eyes?" Grabbing my chin in her hands, she pried open my mouth. "Oh, ha ha, I thought you lost your tongue." We went on to school. I sank down into my seat, my head on my arms. "June T, are you all right?" Mr. Morrissey asked. I nodded. My head was almost too heavy to lift. The other June went to the pencil sharpener. Round and round she whirled the handle. Walking back, looking at me, she held the three sharp pencils like three little knives. Someone knocked on the door, and Mr. Morrissey went out into the hall. Paper planes burst into the air, flying from desk to desk. Someone turned on a transistor radio, and the other June, coming closer, smiled and licked her lips like a cat, sleepily preparing to gulp down a mouse. I remembered my dream of kicking her, punching her, biting her like a dog. Then my mother spoke quickly in my ear. "Turn the other cheek, my Junie. Smile at the world, and the world will surely smile back." But I had turned the other cheek, and it was slapped. I had smiled, and the world hadn't smiled back. I couldn't run home as fast as my feet would take me. I had to stay in school, and in school there was the other June. Every morning there would be the other June, and every afternoon and every day, all day, there would be the other June. She frisked down the aisle, stabbing the pencils in the air toward me. A boy stood up on his desk and bowed. "My fans," he said, "I greet you." My arm twitched and throbbed as if the other June's pencils had already poked through the skin. She came closer, smiling her Tuesday smile. "No," I whispered. "No!" The word took wings and flew me to my feet, in front of the other June. "No!" It flew out of my mouth into her surprised face. The boy on the desk turned toward us. "You said something, my devoted fans?" "No," I said to the other June. "Oh, no, 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 no more." I pushed away the hand that held the pencils. This is the end of part 4.